Alright, gang. I believe we're live. I think we're live. The counter says we've been live for 10 seconds, so let's play along and pretend it is live. So, let me turn down that volume. Man, I want some background music, but that sucker's loud. There we go. There we go. That's more better. I'm gonna play a little bit of FT8 using my Pi. I did make some changes to my antenna yesterday night and this morning. This is all in preparation for the FT8 off that's happening again tomorrow. I'll put the link here in a minute. Let me look that link up. Should have been a little bit better prepared for this, just kind of impromptu. But I want to test a couple of changes I've made. If you're out there, you want to play FT8, get on the air. I'm about to start calling CQ in a minute. Let's see. And maybe we can make some contacts on 20 and on 40, maybe on 80. What I normally do is what do you call it? What I normally do is make these changes and then test them on FT8 night. It's on let me see. It's ham radio, the ham radio dude stream. Let me find it. There it is. I'm gonna put this on the links in the chat. There you go. That first link is the FT8 off. The second link I'm going to put is the link to the Thursday Night Ham Radio playlist. So join us on both, and we'll see. Anyhow, on to FT8. I'm not going to be here very long. Let's see if we can get on the air. If you guys are out there, if you folks are out there, Ham Radio Dude, yes, we are absolutely testing dummy loads today. The idea is to get that 100x multiplier by making an FT8 connection over a dummy load. So anyhow, I'm on 20. I'm sure you guys can see that. Let me start enable the CQ call and call you guys out and see if anybody can hear me. Somebody replies. So it's my lunch. With any luck, somebody will see the call here. No, I'm not trying to call WP3R. I already tried that earlier today. That didn't work. Let me kill WSJTX and start from scratch. Open sesame. That's better. CQ, enable transmit. So let's see if anybody can hear me. If you guys can hear that, I know I can go to a PSK reporter and look at it and whatnot. I know. I would much rather have you guys or gals or, you know, whatever non-binary you choose. That doesn't bother me. You know, help me out. Sort out this FT8 connection or this FT8 setup for me. I may even string another antenna later on today. A neighbor gave me permission to use their tree, and their tree is much, much, much taller than mine, so maybe I can string the antenna higher. But for now, let's play FT8. Let's see. I'm on 20 meters. That's 14.074 for FT8. If you can hear me, do me a favor, get on WSJTX, give me a reply. Tell me how, you know, what my DB is and whatnot. So, yes, Ham Radio Dude, my neighbor is super awesome. The reason we live where we live is because my neighbor is fantastic. Someone's calling. Who? Who is this? Drew? Drew something. I ignored the call. I don't recognize it. Anyone out there hearing me, CQ? Come on. Help me here. Help me. Help me. Hey, I'm not hearing anything on FT8, but on 20 meters, so maybe it's me. Hey, Steve, get on the FT8 thingamajig, and I'm on 20 meters right now. See if you can hear me. If you can, give me a call back. Working from our 3-season room. It's a little warmer than outside right now. Managed to get it to 66 degrees. It is like, I don't know, let me look. It's probably 30 outside. Yeah, it's in that neighborhood. All right. Seems that, oh, there we go. KD909, KD0, KQL. K0, KQL, I have you at negative 17. So, Steve, if you're not at the shack, what are you doing with your life? I have to question your decisions here. KD0, KQL, I have you at negative 17. Hopefully you can hear me. I doubt that you're on the stream, but if you are, you can see that I have you at negative 17. Come on back. Ah, there we go. I'm at plus 7 for you. Ham radio dude, I don't know what happened yesterday, but I can tell you that yesterday my FT8 was off the charts. I was getting stations that I never get. I was getting countries I never get with the wire that I have, and I need to consider either moving it or racing it or something. But anyhow, after I changed it, there we go. That completed with KD0 KQL. I got him at him or her at negative 17. I'm at plus 7 for him or her. They're at DM 78. I have to look that up, see how far that is. But actually, the WSJTX tells us right there is 1,051 miles away on a bearing of 266, which is almost exactly west of me. It's 4 degrees off of west. So if you're not familiar with WSJTX digital modes, get familiar with it. It's fun stuff. A lot less talking, fewer jerks on the air that way. So if you're one of the people watching, join us for the FT8 off tomorrow, I believe. Oh yeah, today's Wednesday, so yeah, tomorrow is JTF FT8 off. I pinned the links to the the FT8 off on the top, and then right below it is Thursday Night Ham Radio's stream of a playlist. So I'm only going to be here for a few minutes. Let's see what we get. Hopefully we can get a couple more people on here on 20, and then I'll move to 40. CQ WE5 MAG, I have them at negative 5. I'll give that a try. Tomorrow's stream time, Steve, I believe, same as last week, but let me double check so that I'm not talking out of the turn here. 1745 Eastern, 1945 Eastern. So Base your time of start on that. 1945 Eastern is the beginning of the FT8 off stream. I believe they'll start the actual contest sometime shortly after. Don't know exactly what the actual official start time. Temporarily offline is on the chat. How about you give us the actual start time of the contest? We have 1945 Eastern for the stream. What time do you expect the contest to actually start? And of course, I wasn't paying attention to this, so this went offline. Let me try this one here. KB5BHD. KB5BHD is 970 miles away, bearing at 216. If you're not familiar with WSJTX, there's some settings that you can change, and by default it gives it to you in kilometers. I live in the freedom world, so I'm going to use miles, and it tells you right there what the distance is to the contact that you're trying to make and the bearing and angle. There we go. That completed with Kilo 5 Bravo Delta Hotel. I got him at -16. He or her or she has me at +10. I'll go ahead and log that. Time to move to 40. I have a couple of contacts on 20. Let's try 40. I'm going to erase this so that I'm not confused, because I'm easily confused. There you go. Let's see what we hear on 40. Are we going to hear anything? Is my WSJTX just messed up and not showing me anything over here? Because it should be. Let's kill it and start it again. Kill it. Oh, there we are. I almost killed it. All right, so again, if you're not familiar with WSJTX, this is the dB reading. So Whiskey 2 Zulu Bravo Tango, I have them at -11. Whiskey Alpha, Victor Alpha 3 Mike Juliet Romeo is on a +11. So -12 +11. I'm going to try that +11 and see how Victor Alpha 3 Mike Juliet Romeo, see if they hear me, and if they do, what my report is. They're only 367 miles away. They're in Canada. I'm in northern Indiana, so that's not too far. And azimuth of 63, so northeast of me. It's in that neighborhood. Let's see what we get here. The latest from Victor Alpha 3 Mike Juliet Romeo is a 7, so he or she went from an 11 to a 7. So, and there's the correspondence. They are catching me on a -5. My latest to them is a +5, because that was the latest I've received from them. It's that there. This should complete shortly. We'll log it up. The other thing I need to check is whether my reports are making it to the contest server. There we go. So, sent a +5, received a -5, and it's logged. So, let's go to the settings here. I'm sending my logs to the contest server, which is 3.22.55.64 on port 2238. So, with any luck, they're making it through. I'm not getting any errors. Well, that's 1 on 40. Let's make another 1 on 40 and then call it a day for today, at least on this. Maybe I'll go string up another antenna this afternoon, another antenna wire this afternoon, try that tonight, and see if it does better. And if it does, I'll use that for tomorrow's contest. We'll see. KE0 Bravo Romeo Z is on a plus 10. So let's try that. All right. I got a plus 3, I believe, or plus 5. No, I got a plus 3. I'm replying it with a plus 5. Digital modes are nice because you don't have to listen to people be jerks. May pack all this up and throw it in the car and do a parks on the air tomorrow. I don't know. There we go. So Kilo Echo 0 Bravo Romeo Zulu gave me a plus 3 dB. I sent him or her a plus 5 dB. So 2 and 20, 2 and 40. Let's try 80. What the heck? Switch here to 80. Erase that and erase that. Let's see what we're hearing. Let's move the waterfall up so people can see it. I don't know how many people actually use the waterfall in WSJTX or not, but sometimes I find it useful and sometimes I find it distracting. What do you guys think? What do you folks think about that waterfall? Drop it on the comments. Let us know. Oh, okie dokie. I'm hearing nothing, man. I'm hearing nothing. Okay. I'm going to kill WSJTX and start it again because every once in a while it does this. And I may be hearing something, I may not be hearing anything, but it's not displaying anything here. It's not displaying a decode, and I've seen that happen before where it actually is decoding, but it's not displaying it. So let's kill it. Let's it is no longer running proper, so let's launch it again. Let's see if the waterfall shows us anything. Now there's something out there. Not much. Oh, I don't see a data packet anywhere. Not. This is not wide enough. These little bits are not wide enough to be a packet. There's some noise on the stream though. Close enough. Is 80 dead? Is no one on 80? Well, you know what? Tell you, I'll call CQ. I'll enable transmission here and see if anybody replies. Worst case scenario, I'm exactly where I'm at already, right? So those of you that are still here, I know I'm boring people to death probably, but can you hear the music that I'm playing in the background? So let me know. All right. Well, let's pop open a browser and take a look at PSK Reporter and see if PSK Reporter is showing me on 80 meters at all. And let's switch the view from 12 hours to the last 15 minutes because I don't care about 12 hours ago or everything I've done this morning. I suppose it's afternoon by now. All right. So 40 meters is this color blue, and 80 meters is this pink. So in pink, I'm definitely getting a couple of stations a minute ago. That's good. Somebody's hearing me. Let me switch this only to 80 meters on the display. That way I can get rid of all the other stuff. All right, 2 stations are hearing me on 80 meters. Not very far either. So nope. So not doing great on 80, but at least I know I'm getting out. And I'm not even using a dummy load right now. All right, so the people hearing me on 80 are just south of Milwaukee, somewhere in western Indiana, and somewhere in western Ohio. So at least I'm getting that. Back to WSJTX. I'm going to guess that no one's going to reply to this because no one's really hearing me. Well, I shouldn't say that. 3 stations are hearing me. That's it. Or should I say 3 stations? 3? 3? Anyhow. I tested what I wanted to test, which was 40 and 20. And let me erase that. I got success on both of those, so let's see what happens tomorrow night. Tune in. The links are at the top of here. on the chat replay, and I'll put them on the video description after I do go offline on it. Join us for the contest. Talk to Ham Radio Dude and get on his stream. And you know, you don't need to have a killer beard to join. You can just have a ham radio license. See y'all later.